Welcome to the Wellington Walker channel. Today I'm deep in the Remutaka Forest Park and I'm camping next to the river. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be walking for about another hour, find a campsite. Just going to make a quick stop at Tureri Lodge. It's one of the bigger huts in the valley. The valley I'm going to be heading up. Not sure if I'm going to cross the river yet. And this is the next sign for continuing on. I might go to that last hut. Looks like there's a brand new bridge here. There used to be an old wire bridge. This one looks very flash. Just coming up on a campsite that you may have seen in some of my other videos. Good wee spot here. Right, I'm heading towards the river. There's some more tracks over this way. Okay, I'm now on the river flats. This is one potential campsite. Still got quite a bit of time in the day, so I'm going to try and find somewhere a little better. I'm thinking is to go up to the turn off for Mount Matthews. Let's see if I can maybe even find somewhere to camp beyond that turn off. The rain has now stopped. I'm loving this section of the track. Okay, that was a detour via the campsite. Now I'm back on the main track with the orange triangles. Okay, this is where I'm going to leave the track and just walk up the river. It says it's another 15 minutes to Hahurangi Hut and 1 kilometre to the Whakanui track. Beautiful day to walk up the river now. There is 4-wheel drive access to this riverbed. So you do kind of find a road to follow. Okay, the river actually splits in two here, but it is slow moving. See how we go. Some big rocks. Every time I come here, the river has cut a different path. Just over there is where the Whakanui track comes out. The valley you go up to get up to Mount Matthews. I'm going for about 2 hours and 45 minutes. There's a South Saddle up there if you're going up Mount Matthews. There's great views up there. Mount Matthews goes up to the left, which is actually up in the clouds right now. The valley's starting to get narrower now as I get further up the valley. Feel the wind. It's a bit more exposed up here too. Been here quite a few times, most recently only for day trips, which means I couldn't stay here long. I had to turn around and go back. There's a big tree up there in the gravel poking out. Potential campsites over there. Giant orange triangle. Here we have it. Papatahi hut. It's a bit of a climb up through the trees there. I've been there before. There is a hut up there, quite a new one. Some more hillside up there, just falling down to the river. Okay, the scenery is quite different up here. Bigger rocks. You can see the boulders now poking through. Oh, I can see a goat. There's a goat right there. Very big boulders here in the river. Okay, hopefully somewhere in the next 200 meters or so I'll be able to find somewhere to camp. I've been going for 3 hours and 45 minutes. I can see a bit of a campsite there, just on the other side of the river. Right, this is as far as I'm going to go. I'm going to cross the river in a minute. I'll probably stay there for the rest of the day. Just up here, I think the track veers off to the right, so you can go up to that valley there. So there is a bit of flat land just over there on the other side. You can see someone set up a campfire just in there. I have never seen anything like that in a rock before. Anybody explain what's going on here? Okay, this looks like a bit of a flat wider part of the river, some slower moving water. Hopefully it's not too deep. It's deep. Okay, because there's big boulders here and it's quite narrow, this water is actually deeper than what I would like. And so I'm going to have to abandon this campsite. Don't really feel like going for a swim. Some interesting rocks around here. You can see most of the rocks are grey, kind of sandstone. Some of them are green like this one to the left. But then you get ones like this that are very yellow. Okay, I've come downstream a little bit. This doesn't look too bad. Right, it's halfway. Still looks deep through here. Up to my knees. And we're through. So that's just looking upstream. Might be a good option up here actually. If I'm over this side, I'll get the morning sun. Okay, I've had a bit of a scout around. There isn't any great camping spots. There is a bit of a flat area just up here that I'm sure I can get the tent in here. So this is the spot. I'll get started and set the tent up. Today I'm having lamb fettuccine. This is a new one for me. So just while the water's boiling, you can see I'm down here in a bit of a hollow to boil my water for my dinner. I've got the tent aligned with the wind that's coming down the valley. Got rocks around my pegs. Hopefully that'll hold. It's quite sheltered here. This is the backdrop of my campsite. When I'm in my tent, this is the view that I have. Looking up the valley. And down the valley. That's my meal before the water is added. It's now 7:45 in the morning. Got some blue sky. Wasn't too windy last night. It's a bit chilly this morning, but not too bad. Found a nice rock to sit on Down here on the riverbed, had my breakfast. Now it's time to make coffee. Have it, some fresh hot coffee. Okay, I'm all packed up now. Not a bad campsite in the end, very happy. Now time to cross the river and head back to the car. The time is now 10:15 in the morning. I hope that you're enjoying this video. It's been probably one of my best trips in a long time. Get to stay out overnight, hear the birds. Doesn't get any better than this. Just looking down the river, see all the shingle coming down off the hillside. It's an interesting little valley here. Looks like something interesting to explore. Got plenty of time today. Much nicer water than the main river. Very clear. The water's just cut through the rock. Very nice cascading waterfall here. That was well worth the detour. This is another potential camping site, not quite so far up the river. Some flat ground, there's some shelter down here. This is probably a better spot if you've got a few people. There wasn't a lot of flat land where I camped last night. I'm sure you could make something out of this area here. Get a few tents up. Even down here could be a good spot for camping. Just looking back where I just came from, Nice little path through here. Guess it's from people walking. Just spotted this area here. Someone's been making some things out of the wood. It's pretty cool. Very cool little campsite. Looks like it's been here a very long time actually. Fire pits all overgrown. Looks like they may have even camped under the stars. Look at that. In front of me there's a massive shingle pile. All the crumbled hillside. Hard to imagine all this rock used to be up on the hillside. Coming down river, this is just before the turn off to Mount Matthews. Another nice campsite. Nice seating arrangement. Very old, rough looking hut. This is the entrance to the valley. It goes up to Mount Matthews. It's a big orange triangle just over there on a tree. Basically you just follow this valley up. You should come across hopefully some triangles on the right hand side. And then you follow the track up to the right. Track comes up about here. And you follow up to Mount Matthews. You can't see the summit because it's in the background. Just gone exploring off to the side of the river again. Found another campsite. May look familiar for those who watch New Zealand outdoor videos. One of my local YouTubers stayed here recently by the looks of it. Very nice spot. It's actually a bit of a track down this side of the valley as well. Could be a potential campsite. See, there's some collected wood around. It's very sheltered in here. This is my view from my lunch stop. It's now 12 p.m. Very peaceful. There's one bird singing to me. This is where I sign off now. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a great 2 days. I'll be rejoining the track soon.